Hello, hello. I am LaDonna McAbee, your networking expert host, and I am so happy to have Tamara Patrick with us today. Hello, hello, Tamara.
Hello, how are you today?
I am great. I'm so excited you are here. And Tamara, I wanted to ask you in about 30 seconds, tell me how you can help someone else's life.
How can I help somebody else's life? Let me tell you, I can help rediscover purpose. I help reignite their motivation and help them find clarity and direction so that they can start thriving in their life again. I can take people and help them find their purpose by giving them ways to set their goals and really decide who they are and what they're doing. So that's what I can do.
Oh, that's perfect, Tamara. I love that. I love that. And women need your help. Every woman out there has something that they are trying to overcome. It may be, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. Like, give me ideas of what you really enjoy helping other women overcome.
Oh, well, I really enjoy helping women discover who they really are so that I like it when I can help them decide that they have more to give than they have right now. And I really enjoy helping women find that what they really, really want out of life and so that they can just thrive. And I really get excited about helping women who get excited about their life. I want somebody to be excited about their life because I have walked that path where you're not really excited about who you are or what you're doing. And I'm a, I, I believe that it's because you're afraid to be who you want to be. So I try to help people get rid of that fear so that they can really just enjoy their life and enjoy
Absolutely.
what they do. So,
Absolutely. And I hear you, Tamara, because I know as a woman at my age, there has been many, many times in my life that I wished I would have had a Tamara. I mean, I remember trying to balance the my girls' schedule with my husband's schedule with my schedule, work and school, and then just the life schedule of getting them to gymnastics. And when he's out of town, I didn't have that extra help, and it's a lot of anxiety. And then
yeah.
I remember going through the time where they became teenagers and they didn't really need, well, they didn't think they needed me as often and as much. And I wasn't as important. And then that was something that I had to overcome. And I think I'm not the only woman that goes through all of these changes. And then, oh my goodness, when they move out, that's a huge change.
Oh yeah.
Or when
Yeah.
they move off. I've not had my children move off from me, but I can't imagine being that distance,
Yes.
being distance from one of my children. And then, women go through menopause. That's a huge, huge thing that we have to go over and
Yes.
rediscover, okay, I am important. Even though I'm at the age I am, I'm still important. And you know what, Tamara? I really became a woman that even though my children are grown, do you know I even have they think they're grown grandchildren. I
Mhm.
have a oldest grand is 18 and he thinks he's grown, but we know he's really not. But
I have
but
a 14-year-old that thinks she's grown and she's not.
exactly, And but you know what? It's we're always going through change. And I think that's why it's so important to have you in our lives to help us overcome some of these anxiety hurdles, I call them,
Mhm.
because change is change. Maybe it's a change in your job. Maybe it's a divorce or a new marriage. Maybe it's
Yes.
a death in the family. I mean, change is all around us and evolving us, and some of us handle it better than others, but
Yes.
all of us need that extra Tamara to get us through, don't you think?
I think so, and I'm so glad you said that. But I really am. I really, you know, sometimes I think when we get older, we forget about our best friends. You know what I mean? So that's where I can walk in and say, okay, look, let me help you motivate you. Let me help, let me help you give that direction so that we can motivate each other to be that person that you want to be, if that makes sense.
Oh my God.
Um, I love being able to just, like I have a friend that uh I want to just, you know, and he's part of my life because now I can help her go where she wants to go. She just lost her husband through a divorce. So I'm trying to help her, get through that. So yeah, it's really hard sometimes, and especially at our age, because you know we tend to forget who we are at as if you've been married, like she was married 30 something years. So she really has to redefine who she is. And with that, you have to kind of look at your belief systems and see if those belief systems are still the same and get rid of some of those other nasty beliefs, those negative belief systems. I call them BS because, those belief systems
Absolutely.
are BS.
Yeah, and you mentioned that she'd been married 37 years and going through a divorce. I'm just going to be honest with you, world. I can't imagine not having my husband in my life 40 plus years. I truly cannot. And I even tell him, don't leave me on this earth alone. I
Yeah,
don't want to live on this earth without you because we've been together since we've been 15, not married, but that's when we met at
yeah,
15. Married at 8. We have discovered our lives together. We have, defined our entire lives together. So I can't even imagine what your friend is going through. So give her lots of love and hugs. And when you
yeah.
said, you can, your best friend, now the younger LaDonna did not believe this way, Tamara, but the LaDonna that I am today, I truly believe that I am my best friend. I am
Uh,
one of them, not all of them, of course, but one of them. And I don't mean that in a conceited way. I mean that I have learned to start loving myself and to have
yes,
belief in myself. I did not have that in my 30s. There's times in my 40s and early 50s, I did not believe that. But at my age now, and I truly believe it's because I have surrounded myself with people like you that support me, that believe in me, that makes me rise.
yes. You have to, I'm the one that has to, you have to find that motivation within yourself so that you can start believing in who you are. And sometimes you just need that extra little push after you find that motivation to really decide, I want to change this. I want to love me. And the biggest thing I've learned is I have to love me because if I don't love me, nobody else is going to. So loving me is the biggest part. And that's where I've had to learn. So
And
that's
that's hard
my,
for some of us, right?
yes, yes. And that, I try to motivate people to see the good inside of them. And like I used to tell, like I've been telling everybody this year, 2024 was my year that I declared war in 2024 on negativity because negative self-talk is so hard on us. And we have to put that negative self-talk away so that we can really really embrace the new changes that we have to make in our life. and making those changes are always scary. So the best way to fix that is to just love who you are so that you can you can find that way to thrive in your life. And that's the biggest way I can understand it or make somebody understand it. So
You are absolutely on spot with that. And you know what? Believing in ourselves is hard sometimes, but we must, because if we don't believe in ourselves, how can we believe in others? How do we know how that feels? How do we know how to say the right words and to give that extra attention?
I'm a firm believer that, like, okay, so say you fall or you trip, not really fall, but you just trip and you go, oh, that was really stupid. You have to get rid of those words. You have to get that stuff out of your way.
Absolutely, Tamara. I am so glad that you are here with us today and you can help us see through what I call these hurdles or cobwebs. It's like you're webbing. And especially as a woman, I think we just web until the web is so thick, it's hard to see clearly what we need to see to help ourselves thrive in a way that we can be helpful to ourselves, to our families, to our colleagues, and everyone around us so that they can see us smile. They can see the reflection in our faces of happiness and joy.
Yeah. I always tell everybody I want to be that crazy lady that you see in the grocery store. That one that just is like at 7 o'clock in the morning and go, oh, hi everybody, how you doing? Is everything okay? The one you love to hate. Yeah, that's the one I want to be. I want everybody to just be so excited about life and excited about life. So, I don't always do it to the best of my ability, but I really strive to be that crazy woman in the morning and go, "Oh, hi everybody, how you doing?" Even if I really don't feel like it. Yeah, because I'm excited about who I am and I want everybody to be excited about who they are. And that's one of the biggest things I keep telling my granddaughter because oh, I'm sorry, that's my daughter. Anyway, she sometimes she doesn't get excited about who she is and I have to tell her, listen, Missy, you have to remember who you are and where you came from. And that's where we go from there. So that's where I try to do.
And
Yeah.
that's a great point. Even our youth needs guidance. I have
Yes.
two grown daughters. They are very in charge of their life in their home. Oh,
Yes.
bless my poor son-in-law.
Yeah.
He's married to my youngest daughter, but he will tell you she is in charge of that home. And, sometimes I have to remind them that I know that they are strong, but sometimes they don't realize how strong of a woman they are.
Yeah.
I have to remind them, hey, I know who you are. I see your struggles, but I also see your strengths. And
Yes.
especially with my grandchildren now, my oldest daughter has the two oldest grandsons, the oldest of four, and I have to remind her, especially like the 18-year-old. Yes, legally he is an adult that still lives under your roof, that still has your car insurance, your cell phone, your
Yep.
health insurance, driving your car, but they are adults, and we all thought we were adults and could do what we can do at 18.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, 18-year-olds today are different than what I was at 18. I was a
Yeah.
lot more there because I didn't have all the helping hands that they do today. But I remind my daughter all the time, they need guidance. He still needs our guidance. So, yes. But Tamara, it has been wonderful having you here today. And I just want to thank you And I'm blessed to know you and have you in my life. And everyone, if you're watching this video live or you're watching it recorded, let us know. Give us a hashtag. Let us know what your beliefs are, how you get over the life hurdles or through the cobwebs. Thank you so much, Tamara, and have a beautiful day.
Thank you, LaDonna. Thank you for the opportunity to speak. I see you soon.